Jack is 32 years old now. He's got everything he could have hoped for. A wonderful fiancée, Lucy, a beautiful 14-month-old daughter, Emma, and another child on the way. To the outside world, Jack seems like someone who's got his life together. He's built a family, created a home, and found happiness. But behind that smile, behind the warmth of his home, there's a past that haunts him. A past he spent years trying to reconcile. A past he wishes he could forget. And it all comes down to one person, the woman who gave him life but never really gave him a chance to live it. His mother. For Jack, growing up wasn't what most would call normal. His mother, a prison officer in Northern Ireland, worked long hours, always away from home. She wasn't the nurturing figure he needed, and when she was around, she was often distant, more a shadow in the house than a parent. Instead, it was his grandmother who raised him. It was his nan who made his meals, helped with his homework, took him to school. And his granddad, well, he was the one at every football game, every training session, supporting him, teaching him the things Jack needed to learn. But his mother? She was absent. Jack's mother wasn't just absent in the physical sense. She was emotionally absent too. And as the years went by, that absence grew. Because Jack's mother wasn't just struggling with the demands of her job, she was struggling with herself. When Jack was in his teens, both his mother and her partner, a man Jack never really liked, retired from the prison service. That's when things started to unravel. The alcohol came into their lives like an old friend, one they welcomed in and let take over. The drinking wasn't just a casual habit, it became the core of their existence. They isolated themselves from everyone, family, friends, anyone who might care. The fights started, the arguments. Jack found himself caught in the middle, trying to hold everything together, but it was like trying to stop a storm with bare hands. The woman who once was a prison officer, someone who commanded authority, had become someone Jack couldn't recognize anymore. She drank every day, spiraling deeper and deeper into her obsession. Jack tried to help, tried to get her to see that this wasn't the life she wanted, but it was like speaking to a brick wall. In the mornings when Jack came downstairs for breakfast, he'd often find her with a bottle already halfway gone. There was no way to reach her. She had already lost herself. It wasn't long before Jack made a choice to leave. At 25, he bought his first house and moved out. The years of trying to hold on, trying to fix something that couldn't be fixed, had taken their toll. His mother's behavior, her alcohol-fueled rants, the constant turmoil, Jack could no longer be a part of it. Not if he wanted to have a future, not if he wanted to have a family of his own.
I couldn't live like that anymore. It wasn't just the alcohol, it was everything. The lies, the manipulation. I couldn't have that in my life. I had to leave.
For the next 3 years, Jack didn't speak to his mother. He built a life with Lucy. They had Emma, their beautiful daughter. They bought their family home together. And with another baby on the way, Jack thought he was finally free of the past that haunted him. But even in the silence, the past had a way of creeping in. Family members, his aunts, uncles, would call, would ask him the same question over and over again. What did your mom do to deserve being cut off?
She hasn't changed. She hasn't even tried to change. She's still drinking, still the same person she was before. I'm not letting that into my children's lives.
Jack knew why he had to make this decision, even if no one else understood. He couldn't let the same chaos, the same destruction, infect his children. He couldn't allow his past to become their future. The truth is, Jack never asked for forgiveness for the choice he made. He knew in his heart that cutting his mother out of his life was the right thing to do, not just for him, but for his family. He'd seen firsthand how addiction and obsession could tear a family apart, and he refused to let that happen to his.
I don't need anyone's forgiveness for this. This is the right choice for my family. I'm proud of the man I've become. I'm proud of the family we've built.
And in the end, that's what matters. The love he gives to his children, the life he's created with Lucy, the strength he's found in the absence of a mother. Jack may never forgive her for the pain she caused, for the opportunities lost, for the family torn apart. But he's learned that forgiveness is a choice, and sometimes It's not about forgiving others, but finding peace with the life you've built, in spite of it.